Hey, it's Mark with Turtle Casa, and I just came out to the end of our dock to do a short video for you about one of the best things you can do when you come to Turtle Casa, and that's snorkeling. If you don't do that when you come here, I think you'll be disappointed. So right here from the house, there are two fabulous areas that we love to snorkel, and you'll have them all to yourselves. So let me tell you about the first one. The first area really doesn't have a name, but if you come out here to the end of our dock, you'll see this ladder, and this is to help you get in and out of the water. And if you come over here, you'll see there's a rope and some pulleys, and it makes it easy for you to pull it back up out of the water when you're done. We ask you to do that always to keep it out of the water. And we also do ask that when you release the rope and let the ladder down, that you give it enough slack so that the ladder can go all the way down to the bottom without hanging on the rope. So, talking about the first snorkeling area, when you get in the water right here at the end of the dock, it's a little bit cloudy because this is a channel where the boats are anchored, obviously, you see them there. And it's a little cloudy right out here in front, but as soon as you snorkel out, maybe about 20-25 yards, the water will get crystal clear and you'll be swimming across seagrass. And if you just swim straight out from the house, you can see here in the distance there's some iron shore, a big island of iron shore that's sticking up out of the water. That's the reef, and it's directly out in front of the house. But what you're going to want to do is swim straight out from the dock. You'll swim over an area of seagrass for a bit, and then eventually you'll start to come, if you just keep swimming straight, into these beautiful coral heads. And we went out there today and we had the best snorkeling day of our week so far. We've been to West Bay Beach, we've been to West End snorkeling, which are great spots. They're very popular, lots of people. And we went out this morning, my wife and I, we had it all to ourselves, which is what you'll always have. As you can see, this is the kind of crowds we have on the water here at Turtle Casa. But we went out today, the clarity and the visibility was unreal. The coral heads were beautiful, and we saw two porcupine fish, we saw starfish, we saw about four humongous parrotfish. I have not seen parrotfish that big in years. They were really, really large. And we saw three rays. We saw two southern rays that were really enormous, and we saw an eagle ray. And then of course there's just tons of the sergeant majors and the blue tangs and all the rest of the sea life. So it's a beautiful snorkel. Just go straight out and then explore left, explore right. If you want to go out beyond the reef, you just go to the left side of that iron shore and you can just snorkel right out. If it's wavy out there, you just got to be careful, but today it was nice and calm. So let me tell you about the next spot. The other place we love to snorkel here at Turtle Casa is called Spooky Channel. It's a very well-known and famous dive site, and it is just down the beach from our house, and I'm going to tell you how to get to it. There's a buoy out in the water, so there's two different ways that we snorkel Spooky Channel. One is we just walk down the beach this way from the house. So as you come off the steps of Turtle Casa, you're going to turn right and go down the beach. And you're going to walk maybe about 5 minutes. There is a large round orange house on the beach. I don't know if you can see it in this video. I can see it right now looking through the trees. But if you can see that orange there, that is the house. And that's called Spooky Channel House. You can find it on VRBO. And the reason it's called that is because it's directly inland from the Spooky Channel buoy and Spooky Channel. So if you walk down the beach to that house, they have a dock right out front, and we usually just start swimming right to the right side of that dock. And if you go straight out from that dock, you'll see a buoy in the water. Now you see a bunch of channel markers out here to tell the boats where the channel is, but there is only one buoy. And so that's how you'll know it's the Spooky Channel buoy. It's straight out from Spooky Channel House. So you just swim straight out past the buoy and just keep going, and you'll eventually get to the coral reef, and then you will see Spooky Channel. It'll be really obvious. It's a wonderful snorkel, and that's a fantastic place as well. So those are two places right here at Turtle Casa that are awesome for snorkeling. Now the other way that we like to go to Spooky Channel is in the kayaks, and I'm going to tell you about that real quick. So the other way that we love to go snorkel Spooky Channel is by taking the kayaks out. And I'm out here on our dock a little bit closer to the house. As you come up the dock, this is going to be the first little branch that goes off to your left. and you'll see the kayak house here. The locked door on the left-hand side is where our kayaks are. We've got 2 single and 1 double kayak in there. We've got life vests. And then this little ramp, you can take the kayaks out, put them on this little ramp, and just carefully walk them down this platform. You can see we put some shingles for grip, but it can be slippery, so be really careful when you're walking up and down that platform with the kayaks. And then when you're done kayaking, you just do the same thing in reverse. You just pull the kayak up here, and then you're good to go. But when you kayak out to Spooky Channel, it's going to be the same buoy that I was telling you about. So you'll just kayak to the east, and go out to the channel, and then when you see that orange round house off on the shore, and you go straight out from that orange round house, you'll see a buoy in the water, and you can tie off the kayaks there and Spooky Channel that way. So we love doing that as well, because you get to kayak and you get to snorkel. But the only thing to think about there is getting back into the kayaks when you're done snorkeling. It does take a little bit of upper body strength, so keep that in mind. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you, and I really hope you get out and enjoy the amazing underwater world that we have here at Turtle Casa. Thanks so much for staying with us.